Hey, long time no see. All right, y'all, I have not talked to y'all since like April. We are in June. It is literally like June 11th, I think.
What are you doing?
So let's get into it. Let's get into it. I pawned my camera in April and I just got it back like on, today's Thursday, I just got it back like Monday, maybe Tuesday, okay? And this is my first time like turning it on because the battery was dead. Y'all know how my camera do. Anyways, I think they did something to my camera. They must have dropped it or something. It was also covered in plastic when I picked it up. I don't know if that is like the effects or not, but I just spent 10 minutes trying to operate it. I put a battery in there. The battery has been charging for 2 days and it was dying, okay? I put all of my SIM cards in. It would not take my SIM card. I turned it on for the first time and the screen gave me this grainy look like when you break a TV. Okay? So I was literally finna sit here and cry because I just spent $200 and something to get it back and you're telling me y'all broke it? I could have just went and got another one. Anyways, okay, so yes, I pawned my camera in April because I didn't know how I was gonna pay my rent. I was paying my rent twice in April, so I paid it on the 15th. I had to make my rent twice in April. I have to pay my rent on April 15th, and then from the 15th till the 2nd of May, I needed to make my rent for the month of May. So yeah, and then on top of that, I was doing interviews for trying to find a job because you guys know I was trying to find a job, and I had interviewed with someone like 1 week, and then he told me that he was going to call me back at the end of the day, and the call never came, so I just imagined that he went with somebody else. And then that next week he called me back and let me know that his wife also wanted to interview me. We went through that, and then they ended up wanting to hire me. So in the midst of me trying to make my rent, they wanted to hire me April 30th. Okay, like I said, I was trying to make my rent. I wasn't close. Like, I was close, but I still needed to work for those 4 days. Okay, so when he was like, oh, can you start on Monday, I was really like, I really can't, but I'm not gonna say no. You know what I'm saying? Because I need those days out working a job that is gonna pay me now, rather than going to sit at a job that I have to wait 2 weeks to get paid for. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait those 2 weeks. I need it now. And by me sitting at work takes away from me being out making the money that I needed, you know. So I was really just going through it. I was really just going through it. So I ended up pawning my camera to get a little bit of extra money, and my rent was paid in May. Let's move on to the job. So I did end up getting a job April 30th. I started working. I went my first day and I was told that they have roaches. I was actually told that they think they got them all out because they bombed the place and it shouldn't be an issue. However, I had took pizza with me for my lunch on that day, and when my lunch came around, I went to get my pizza out the refrigerator. I brought stuff not even knowing. Okay, so like I said, this is my first day. I walk in and she tells me we might have roaches. I already have all of my things. So I put my pizza in the refrigerator. When it came to lunch, I got it out. I went to the microwave to put my pizza in the microwave to warm it up so I could eat it. Do you know what came out the microwave? 2 roaches. Okay, 2 roaches. I immediately gathered my belongings. I took everything I brought in, I took it with me. I went to 7-Eleven across the street from where I was working at, and they didn't have a microwave. So I said, okay. I went down the street to another place. They had a microwave. I warmed my food up there. You don't have to worry about me. You don't have to worry about me. As y'all know, I came from roaches, so I never want to do that again, okay? So it was like every single day I can't bring nothing in there, and when I leave, I have to like shake myself off just to make sure I'm not bringing nothing with me. Cause y'all got me looking around at work making sure nothing is crawling on me, and then I'm traumatized thinking that I'm bringing it home with me. So every little piece of hair that roll across the floor or something like that, I think, you know what I'm saying, I thought I gave that life up. Anyways, so there's that. The job had roaches. Then let's move on to one day, her husband, because it's a wife and a husband, they own a business, right? I worked at an insurance agency. So one day the husband comes in and he goes to like the kitchen or something, and obviously the trash is full and things like that. Like I said, I don't do nothing here. I don't use the kitchen, okay? So the trash is full. He's like, can you do us a favor, like try to help us out, like taking the trash out or vacuuming the floor or stuff like that. Okay, all right. Yeah, let's fast forward. I would vacuum, you know, I would take the trash out. It's the least I could do. I'm just sitting here all fucking day, because the type of job that I was working, they would come or they wouldn't. So it was a lot of days I was just there by myself, or they come in the morning, they leave, and I have the full day to myself. I'm just sitting there doing absolutely nothing, watching movies or being on my phone. Yes. Because you're gonna leave me unsupervised. What do you think I'm gonna be doing? You didn't give me no work to do, okay? So I could take the trash out. It gives me something to do. I could vacuum the floor. It gives me something to do. Around Mother's Day, the wife was having an event for Mother's Day at the job, and she was having that on Saturday. Now the previous Thursday, here's Saturday, here's Thursday, she texted me because she wasn't there. She's like, oh, we're having a busy day today. She was like, can you clean the office for us? We really appreciate that. I took the trash out, I wiped the counters down a little bit, I swept the floor as much as I could, because the kind of dustpan that they have, you can't sweep it in there, like, I don't know. But I swept the floor, I mopped it a little bit, and I swept the bathroom and I mopped it a little bit, you know? Yeah. She came in later that same day, and she went to the kitchen. She was like, did you get my text? I said, yes. There's dishes in that sink. There's dishes in the sink. Those dishes have been there since before I got there. Like the day I showed up, they was in there. Okay? What she get in there? What she do? What she was in there doing? Cleaning. Cause I don't know why you thought I was finna do it. I don't know why you thought I was finna do it. And then she got to washing walls and stuff. What you need to do is call an exterminator. On top of that, on top of you wanting me to clean, y'all got roaches. Hire a housekeeper. I don't know what to tell you. Because if you thought it was finna be me, it wasn't. Okay? So, yeah. Fast forward. Then they started asking me to take the trash bins, the ones that you put the trash in from the outside, and you take it outside and put it in the big bin. Yeah, they started asking me, okay, the bins need to go out to the curb. Okay. I started doing it. I was doing it. At one point I thought they was finna tell me to go out and pick up the trash in the parking lot, because she was like, it's so dirty outside. I don't know, the gardener's supposed to be here. I don't know what you're telling me that for. I'm not picking it up. Okay, so it was like they just felt like I was some type of fucking maid. And last time they was having some customers come in, and she was like, oh, you know, people are coming at this time, and I was just wondering if you would tidy up the office. See how she said tidy and not clean? So I took the trash out, tidied up a little bit, I vacuumed, you know, and then she came in, she started doing whatever she wanted, you know, and then it was a table behind me, right? And it's like the table, and then you have the computer, and you have a phone, and you have all these utensils and stuff like that. When she had that Mother's Day thing, she had moved the computer over into the corner. Okay, so on this day, because I didn't move it back, I don't know if you want it moved back or anything like that, tell me. Okay, so on this day she had moved that right? She moved it back into its place. It was right here, and she moved it back right here. I watched her do that. Do you know what was up under the computer and the phone? Black little pellets. You know what them black little pellets is? Take a fucking wild guess, okay? She wiped it up. Almost like every day, she would take the toaster from the kitchen and go dump it outside. I wonder why. At one point, cause this was early on, at one point she just flipped it upside down and put it on the counter and put a cloth over it. And let me tell you, for that Mother's Day event, they had food. They had food. She was like, oh, I think I'm gonna put the food in the kitchen. And then looking at me to see if I'm coming. Anyways, during this time, they are interviewing other people. And when I started, they were letting me know that they wanted someone bilingual. I am not. So I was under the impression that they were hiring someone else, like with me, on top of me, you know. So they have me, and then they have someone that speaks Spanish. They were just interviewing people. So like about, I don't even know, I don't know, the week before Memorial Day, that Wednesday, the husband called me in the office, and he was like, I just want to let you know it's gonna be your last day on Friday. Okay. All right, so yes, I do not work there anymore. I don't have to be worried about no roaches or, you know, just inconveniences to me, and they don't have to worry about that either. I left the bottle of Raid that I kept right next to my desk, right where it was, and I hope that the next person who goes in there has it right next to them as well, because baby, you're gonna need it. Do you think those 2 roaches from the microwave was all that I seen? Okay, onto the car. I still have the car that I pay for every single week. It has been giving him issues because it's not my problem, you know what I'm saying? So the engine light keeps coming on, and with the engine light it's this red triangle that beeps, and it says problem. Okay, so I took it to the mechanic, like, I don't even know, some time ago, to fix something that was wrong with it, and he was like, has a red triangle popped up? Like, have you seen a red triangle? I haven't. And he was like, okay, well, if you ever see a red triangle, bring it back. Okay, so we was there for hours. I mean, we got there at like 12. We didn't leave till like 5 something. Okay, hours. We drove off. I'm driving down the street. What pop up? That red triangle. I made a U-turn so fast. I'm like, now the red triangle is coming up. Like, did you program it to come on or something? Like, what's happening? What's going on? And he was like, oh, okay, so the car needs coolant. You let me leave here knowing that the car needs coolant? You knew that, and you let me leave. He fixed that problem. Then not too long later, not the same day or nothing, but not too long after that, I was on my way to work. I got to the city that I need to be in. What happened? That red triangle come on. So I'm thinking that the car is overheating, because every time the red triangle come on, the little temperature gauge come on, and this car don't tell you, it don't have that little hot and cold area. Okay, so I don't know if it's overheating. I can't see. So I'm like, okay, I pulled over, let the car cool off, boom, turn it back on, drive it for like a good 5 more minutes, then the light come back on. I'm like, okay, I'm finna just, I guess I'm gonna have to Uber us home or something, because I don't know what to do. So I tell the man, I call him, I text him, I call him, he ain't answering. I'm like, I'm finna leave your car right here because I don't know what to do. He was like, oh, okay, well, could you just take it to AutoZone? I'm like, I don't think I should be driving it, but if you're telling me to drive it, I'll drive it. Okay, when your shit blow up, you know, it's not really my fault. So I took it to AutoZone, and I got him the paper that said what's wrong with it or whatever, and then that same day he came to get that car and brought me another car. And then the car was gone for like a week at the mechanic. Then it was ready, he brought it back. When I tell you When I tell you, it did it again. It did it again. I had it for like maybe 2 weeks. It did it again. And then again, he came back and got that car, took it to the mechanic, got me another car. Boom. What day was that? Friday? It might have been Friday, maybe even Thursday. It might have been a week now. I don't know. Last week, the red triangle came on again. So he came, brought me another car. That car is at the shop right now. Lord, I can't wait. And let me tell you, if you don't know, I want an Escalade. That's my car. Like, I want my Escalade. I want a pink Escalade, right? I have been seeing Escalades all around me. People on social media buying them, driving down the road. Like, I have been seeing them, so I know it's coming. But I cannot wait to just have a reliable vehicle and something that I don't have to drive all freaking day. You know, I want the vehicle, but I also want to have some type of occupation where I don't put the miles on it to depreciate the car. So I guess I'll be patient, but this car is really giving me like, I don't want to go far in it, you know? Like, what if I wanted to go to San Diego or something? I'm scared, because am I gonna make it? I don't know. Anyways, I got a letter this week from the county asking for a progress report for my job. What job? So they're like, oh, we didn't know you're not working anymore, so we'll reach out to your worker to see if they place you at another place. Why? I don't want another assignment. Honestly, I only wanted that one because I needed it to pay my rent. My rent is paid now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not having any issues. Y'all are trying to cut into stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I done started going to the gym now. Like, when all that happened, I was like, let me go ahead and get my gym membership. I've been going to the gym consistently. Like, you know, y'all are cutting into that, because if I have a job, I can't go. It's in the morning. I can't go. I don't want to do that. My birthday coming up, like, I got stuff that I want to do, and a job just cuts into all of that. You know what I'm saying? I really don't want to do it. I really don't want to do it. The kid has been doing good with not having any accidents, although he has had 2 accidents recently. One, they said that he was waiting for somebody to come out the bathroom, but they were taking too long, so he couldn't hold it anymore. And I think, like, last week he had an accident where he was asleep and he peed on himself. But other than that, he's been good. I don't know if we're starting all over again. I don't know. That's his problem, because I'm not finna stress myself out again. If you guys didn't know, from February to like April-ish, I want to say, he was just having accidents back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back. So I took him to see somebody, because what's happening? I took him to see Miss Angelica. Yes, I did. And in April, we had finally, like, arranged for someone to come and talk to him and see what's going on. But by this time, he had also stopped having accidents. So it was like, we really didn't need the service anymore. Then I went to his school and I told them, like, hey, you know he's been having accidents, and I found someone who was able to come to the school to talk to him, so we just need, like, the information on how to set that up and stuff like that. And when I tell you, they wanted this lady's left titty, unborn child, mother's eyeballs, and a lamb chop, just to throw it in there. When I tell you, they was asking for so much information. So I sent that to her. I'm like, yeah, I know this is a lot, and if it was me, I'd be like, huh, excuse me. But yeah, so she was like, yeah, I talked to my supervisor and we're not gonna be able to do that. I was like, okay, well, you know, it's not like he still needs you anyway, so there's that. But yeah, he was going to be talking to somebody, because I was like, what's going on? But I think we came to the conclusion when I was talking to one of his teachers, that his other teacher, one of his teachers, had left in February to Sri Lanka, and she had got stuck out there. And like around the time that she left and around the time that she came back, you know, so kind of put the puzzle together. He was missing his teacher, and now she's back, and they have their relationship back to where it was. Because when I tell you, like, she loves him and he loves her. So there's that. As you can see, I am getting everything situated. I got my washer and dryer, I got my couch, I got my bed, I got his bed, I got my table. I haven't done a furnished house tour yet because it's not finished. I literally have a box sitting right here. Like, I need to put that together. There's pictures that go back here on the wall, you know, so it's just stuff like that. But everything is coming together. I love it. I'm happy that we're where we're at. We don't have no issues. We are extremely blessed. I'm trying to think of anything that I'm missing to tell you guys. He is going to continue to go to school, to this school, through the summer and through 2027. I think October is the last month or something. He'll transition to preschool. Or is it kindergarten? Bitch, I don't even know. He still hasn't seen his DAD. I did offer to take him to the park to see him, and he didn't want to because he wants to take him with him. That's not happening. And if you've missed it from my last vlog, go rewatch that. But he can no longer have him, and he's just been asking for my address and stuff like that. I've been ignoring the fuck out of him because leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. So there's that. He calls about 5 times a month. I have been keeping track because I posted on Instagram for all of his little watchers and detectives over there. You know, this is the man you want to protect. Yeah, so I let them know everything that's going on. This is who he really is. Okay, and 5 times is pushing it because that's sometimes. How many days is it in a month? Right. Yeah, that's my update for you guys from April to June. I was at work, you know, and now I'm not at work anymore, so I just be in the gym and doing what I do for work. I have came across a little side hustle that I'm working on, so there's that as well. But yes, I miss you guys over on YouTube, and I'm so sorry, but your girl had to do what she had to do. Okay, but I have you guys back now. We're back now, so the videos will be coming. I'm probably gonna start doing weekly vlogs again. We'll probably definitely start back on our Munching Moments with Mom videos. If you guys want to give me any suggestions on what you guys want to see, I can make it happen. But this is my life update for now. I can't think of anything else to tell you guys, and I have to make this baby some food because he's been, you know, in between us, he's on the sideline. Mom, is it ready? So I will talk to you guys in my next video, and thank you guys for sticking around. Okay, love y'all. Bye.